Hi everybody, I'm Earl, and I have things I want to do. Matter of fact, it's all up here in my head. I have this long list of things I want to do, and I want to get to them. And some of those things I want to do are just like I want to sit here and talk to you. And a little while ago, I was sitting on the river and eating lunch. And after that, you know, I have something else I want to do. I want to walk the dog. I need to go grocery shopping. I want to clean out my van. I want to get my camping gear sorted out for the coming weekend. All these things I want to do, and I keep encountering people that don't want to move on to the next thing. For instance, I was just at the post office. I was picking up a bunch of boxes, and there's one counter person helping, and there was 12 people in line. And the person at the counter, the male employee was asking this person a series of questions. Please tell me this, 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 and this, so I could then proceed with your request. The person's like, okay, I'll answer the first one. The post office guy's like, okay. And the rest of I need to know this, 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 and this, so just go ahead and... They're like, okay. It's the second answer. There you go. We're now down 2. We've now answered 2 questions. The post office guy's like, just answer, sir. I need you to know this, 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 and this. Just, let me know the answer to those questions. And meanwhile, while the guy is like, after he answers a question, he starts talking about his day. Yep, the daughter's graduating down there in the Eugene. Yeah. Oregon. Some fine education. Oh yeah. Guy's like, okay, I still need you to answer the questions, sir. And finally, the guy forced him to answer all the questions, forced him to receive the things that he wanted. And then the post office guy actually had to turn his back on the guy. Said, all right, sir, thank you, and turned around and started fiddling with things. So the guy's like, I'm not done telling you about my daughter graduating. He kind of turned around to us, like, gosh, is this guy rude or what? And we're all 12 of us were like, pick up your mail and go on to the next thing. There must be the next thing for you. You don't want to hang out in a post office all day, do you? Because it really looks like you do. And then, so when I got to the post office, I knew I was going to be picking up a lot of things. And so I moved my van to the far corner of the lot. Not all the way to the extreme, but, out in the middle of where it was emptiest. Not near any doors or loading areas. Because I knew I was going to do a lot of loading. So the guy brings out his cart, and he's helping me load the van. And all of a sudden I realize this person pulls up their car, like almost right up against me. I'm standing in a parking space loading my van up. And I look over at them, and then I look over to my right. And there must be something like 30 empty parking spaces in the area that I'm at. And they're all around me. I'm the only van in this area, the only vehicle in the area. And they want the one space I'm standing in. And I kind of look at them, see if they're angry, if I'm blocking them. And they're not. They're just like, they're messing around with their phone. And I'm like, it's almost like they don't want to move on to the next thing. They don't want to have to get out of their car. Then they have to once they get in the post office, it's like they don't want to leave the post office. It's like, it just seems to me that people don't want to move on to the next thing. So they very patiently sat there while I loaded up my van. And I just see this all the time. People like I need the following 6 documents for you. Okay, here's the 1 document. And then they put the rest of the documents away. No, I need the 6 documents. The 6 documents I asked you for. You have them. You need to give them to me. Okay, the second of the 6 documents. For the love of, just hand them over. And I know people sometimes break down their sentences, and they could say, they have a paragraph worth of speaking to do, and they'll give you the first sentence, and then just kind of let you kind of rest on that a little bit. And then they might even bring up another topic while while you digest that one sentence. So I keep track when in business how many times I have to repeat myself. And when I repeat myself, I phrase my question exactly the same, and I do not vary my tone of voice. I go da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. And the entire time this person's just kind of talking away and like kind of looking at me every once in a while like, this guy seems to be saying something to me. Dum da dum da dum. Boy, he just keeps saying the same thing. At no point in time does it really seem to occur to them that I'm actually asking them a question and they need to respond. Just within the last couple months, I've tied my maximum repetitions 7 times. Last couple months, twice. Someone's had me say the same thing 7 times. Carefully enunciated, slowly spoken, and really nothing out of the ordinary. It's something very, very basic. But people just like, if they answered me, I would then move them on. They would be done. If they would just tell me what, the answer to my question, things would be done. And then they could go on to their next thing. And I can only imagine their next thing must be an execution, their own execution. Because that's the only reason I could think to not cooperate with somebody that's trying to help you. And all they need you to do is answer just one question, and you'll be done. Yeah, so, yeah, I did a little bit of a rant. And then, for people like me that I just want to get my stuff done, get moved on to the next thing, a lot of the things that delay me are waiting for these people that seem to want to delay. And that's why I wonder about it. I wonder, what's going on for them? Why do they do it? Why? Why?